Hey guys, so Kate and I are going to have a little sleepover at our camp tonight. But before we settle in, we're going to go set some of these crayfish traps. So then tomorrow, what our plan is, we're going to do a catch and cook. We're going to go fishing, and if we catch anything, we're going to cook it and cook the fish, right? Mm-hmm. And so if we don't catch any fish, hopefully we'll catch some crayfish for backup. And if we catch both, then great. What do you got there, Cade?
Wild strawberries. Some
wild strawberries. So Caden's been picking some wild strawberries. So maybe tomorrow if we catch a fish and some crayfish, we'll have a catch and cook. And for dessert, we'll have some wild strawberries. Right, buddy?
Rhubarb.
And rhubarb. That's right. All right. So we'll go set this up. All right. So what we do with our crayfish traps is when we go fishing, we save all the leftover parts of the fish. So like this fish right here is a bass. So we fillet the bass, and whatever's left, we freeze it. So when we go crayfishing, we have good crayfish bait. All right, so we just stick that in there. Put our little bungee cords to hold the door shut. And then we just have this rope here with a hook on it, and we hook that on the cage, just like that.
Yeah.
So now we throw that in the water, and when the crayfish smells the fish, and then it crawls in this hole, starts eating in there, and they have a hard time to get out.
Yeah, because
right. So we're gonna.
It's easy to get in because they just walk right in.
That's right. So,
but to get out, it has to be submerged, and they have to be at least smaller than this hole.
Right. So we're gonna throw that in the water. Cool. We'll check that tomorrow morning. All right, so we got our second trap all set, and Caden's gonna throw it out. All right, bud. All right, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. All right, so we got our third trap all ready with a big bass head in there, and Cade's gonna chuck it out. All right, buddy. Good job.
We're gonna get some big crawdads in day one.
Wow, the sunset is beautiful tonight. All right, so we're gonna throw out our fourth and final trap. There you go, buddy. See what you got. Super cool. Usually in this spot we catch quite a few. So we'll see what tomorrow brings us. So we just got back from setting up the crayfish traps. We're at our camp. And look what's in the yard. Nice young moose. Yeah, we got a visitor. It's getting dark, so I don't know how good this is going to come out. That's pretty cool. Looks like a young cow. I don't see any antlers.
Yeah. Looks like he has 3 ones, but he has 4.
There she goes.
It's doing a model.
Hey guys, it's the next morning, and we're gonna come pull out our traps, right, Cade? So what do you think? How many crayfish do you think we're gonna catch?
12.
12 in all? Okay, well, we're gonna pull them out. We'll find out. Okay, so we're at our first trap, and Cade's gonna pull that out. We'll see what we got. The water's really low here, so I'm not expecting too much. Wow, do we even have any? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, so we actually got nothing in our first trap. I'm kind of surprised, but the water is really low. All right, so we'll go check our second trap. All right, so we're up to our second trap, and Cade's gonna pull that out. See if we can get something out of this one. Wow, nothing. What's going on? That's weird. Usually there'd be a lot of crayfish. Kind of strange. Well, we have 2 more traps to check. Okay, so we're at the third spot where we put our third trap, and Cade's gonna pull this one out. We haven't had any luck yet, so I'm not expecting too much for this one either. But you never know. Nothing in there? Let's see. Stuck on a branch. It doesn't look like we have anything in there either. Wow. I'm really surprised. Huh. Well, we'll go check our last trap and see if we get totally skunked or not. Alright, so we didn't pull out our fourth trap yet. We decided to fish a little bit, and look what Caden caught. He caught a crayfish while fishing.
Actually, I was trying to catch this.
Yeah, he was trying to catch it. He could see it in the water, and he caught it. Good job, Cade. Well, at least we have 1 crayfish. Alright, so we're going to pull out our fourth and final trap. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to have some. Oh yeah, we got some in this one.
Oh, we got a lot.
Ooh, nice. Now this is more like it. Wow.
This is what we're expecting.
Wow, look at this. Oh, there's probably around 10 in there. Super cool, huh, Cade? High five, buddy.
Otterbugs on the cord.
All right, we're going to pull those out and count them. Okay, so we opened the cage up. Now we're going to take them out and count them. These traps we made really work awesome.
3.
Ooh.
4, 5. 7. June bug.
Okay, so we're gonna finish that off, and then we'll let you guys know how many we caught. All right, so we just counted them, and we caught 13 in all, plus the one that Caden caught with his fishing pole, so we got 14. Awesome, huh, Cade? All right, so now we're gonna try to catch a fish. If we don't get any fish here, we're gonna go to another spot. So we're gonna try our best to catch a fish to cook to go with our crayfish. And if not, well, then we're just gonna have crayfish, right, buddy? All right, good job, bud.
Last.
Good job, buddy. All right, so we didn't catch any fish, so we're gonna go to another spot in hopes to catch some to go with our crayfish. But just as a backup, what we're gonna do in case we don't catch any fish, we're gonna pick some of this wild mint right here. It grows everywhere over here by the river where we fish. So we're gonna pick some of the wild mint, and we're gonna make some wild mint tea to go with our crayfish. Right, buddy? Yeah, look at that. That's gonna be really good. And it grows all over the place. Super cool. All right, so we're at our backup spot, and Caden just got a nice bite. We're hoping to catch like a good size yellow perch. A couple good size yellow perch, we'd make a nice meal out of that. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. Oh, got a little one.
First fish of the day. That isn't.
I think that's going to be a decent size one.
No, it's the
Oh, no, it's just a small one.
same size as all of the ones we've caught today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
Well, you know what? Maybe what we should do is keep them that size. If we can get 5 or 6, then we could have a nice little meal out of that. What do you think, Kate?
Yeah.
Want to do that?
Now, let's see how big this is.
Oh, it's big enough for a few little small fillets. We'll do that. Oh yeah, nice bite. Oh, and it came off. That's too bad. Ooh, that's gonna be a decent one. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll keep that one up and cook it up.
We have a
A
chub.
handful of those, we'll have a meal.
And a chub. Let it go in there. Don't even get 2 seconds.
There you go. That's a decent one. Nice, Cade. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have some lunch.
Oh, I saw a big one.
Yeah, I saw a couple of good size ones in there. There you go. Another nice one.
Not a nice one.
Hey, that's a decent size one.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so cool. All right, so I filleted the fish, 10 of them, and that's what we got. There's not a lot of meat, and I can tell you one thing, it's a lot easier to fillet a big fish than it is a small one. But that's what we got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fillets, I'm going to dip it in a little bit of egg batter, put some of our favorite crackers on it, and then I'll cook it in olive oil. All right, so that's all we got. This should be really, really good. All right, so we're at our camp, and we got our crayfish boiling here. Those are going to be delicious. And we got our wild mint here. So I'm going to put that in that pot of water. Let that boil and seep a little bit. And then right here with the olive oil, I'm going to fry up our yellow perch. It's nice to have a propane stove at the off-grid cabin. Tell you what, those little perch nuggets look delicious. And they smell real good too. Look at that. Wild mint tea brewing up. Crayfish are just about done. Alright, so everything's done, and I poured the tea into our cups, and we're just going to sweeten it with some of this maple sugar that we made this springtime. We tapped a few maple trees, and we made some maple syrup, and we made some maple sugar. So this stuff is delicious. So we're just going to add a little sweetener to our wild mint tea, and that's going to be delicious. Alright, so we're all done. Everything's cooked. We got our wild mint tea right here, sweetened with our homemade maple sugar. We got deliciousness right there. Look at that. Fried yellow perch, boiled crawfish. And while I was cooking, Caden was out foraging wild strawberries. Look at that. So we added that to our meal. Now we're going to go outside and enjoy it.